Hey guys, happy day. Today's a great day. Today's an awesome and amazing day. So I'm gonna just briefly touch on what I understand about this tax bill that President Trump has came up with. Some people are saying it's absurd. Some people are saying it's only for the corporations to get a tax break, and the middle class is just getting whacked. The poor is just getting whacked. Here's the thing, guys, I want you to understand too. Taxes, there's two types. One to make you money and one to make you poor. Okay? But those who understand it, just like compounded interest is the eighth wonder of the world, taxes is also a wonder of the world, where if you understand how taxes really work, you will make money from taxes. If you don't understand how taxes work, you will not make money from taxes. Our whole life, people that make under $100,000, all we knew was to go to work and trade hours for dollars, okay? Employees are taxed at the highest tax bracket to keep them poor, while investors and big corporations are taxed at the lowest bracket to help them make money. Stop, Shy. So to help them make money. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that. So this new tax bill should push you to want to start a business at least part-time so that you can benefit from these tax bills. Okay, so now what it's saying is 12% tax, right, on people that make up to $45,000. So that's actually lower, right? But your exemptions and your deductions are cut. So it's kind of like the same shit. People that make between $45,000 and $200,000 got to pay 25%. That's actually lower, but now you also have a cap on the deductions and the property deductions and the itemized deductions that you can have up to $10,000. So yeah, they may cut the taxes, but your deductions is also cut and capped. Hope you understand that, guys, right? Then people that make $200,000 to $500K pay 35%. Okay, so that's not everybody. Most people are probably in the 25% range. Okay, then people that make over $500,000, which is the big corporations, now only pay 37%, right? But overall, corporations got a tax cut, guys, to 21%. See, people don't tell you that, right? They got a tax cut from 21 to 21%. So the tax bill for corporate and small businesses went from 35 to 21%. So that's good for me, people that are in internet marketing, people that are in network marketing, people that do e-commerce, people that have businesses, right? Now our taxes won't be 35%, they will be 21%. And now we don't have to, and now we don't get to itemize everything. So that means we don't have to have all these receipts and come up with all these useless receipts at the end of the year and stuff like that. It doesn't come into account because the deductions that we're going to have is a cap on it anyway. Okay, this is why I use something called TaxSpot and QuickBooks, guys. So I want you to download those apps. It's like $10 a month. It literally tracks all your expenses, and then at the end of the year you can just literally print it out and give it to your account. Or if you do your own taxes, you can go to TurboTax and just basically implement everything. So people that have businesses, their taxes is cut, and corporate tax is also cut. Now here's the thing about the corporate tax being cut, right? What they're saying is that with the corporate tax being cut, corporations now can pay their employees more, and they can bring jobs back to America. But here's the problem. These corporations are not going to pay their employees more, and they're not going to create more jobs. That's the only bad thing, right? Now, it sounds good in the bill that, they're cutting their taxes so that more jobs can come back and that they can pay more to their employees, but they're not going to do it, guys. That would be nice, but they're not going to do it, okay? So, and under the new health care, right, for the bill, for the tax bill, for the health care, now you won't be penalized for not having health care, right? But if you do have health care and you earn under $75,000, your premium goes up. So my premium, you know, I don't know, you know, it's a hit and miss, you know. So the premium goes up if you earn under 70,000. Okay, your premium basically just goes up and it's just going to be more expensive. Okay. Now here's the thing about student loans in the new tax bill. Okay, student loans now is going to be taxed as income. So they're going to charge you your interest rate that you got to pay back. Plus, they're going to charge you taxes as income. Now, why are they attacking the students? Okay, because now, guess what? The students don't have a voice. The students don't have, you know, a say-so. So guess what? When you get out of school after paying that $50,000, getting that $50,000 loan, that $100,000 loan, now you got to pay taxes on it. And guess what? When you pay taxes on your income and you don't pay it off, all that does is the interest is just going to continue to accrue. And then now the interest on top of the loan will continue to accrue. So your $40,000, your $50,000 loan, guys, now will literally end up being $500,000 after you finish paying it off after 20 years. So this bill, if they pass it, guys, will hurt a lot of people. And the tax bill, right, for the 25%, what was it, 25%? Under 75,000, guys, it only lasts up until 2025. So you're only going to have a tax cut for the next 8 years. After that, your tax is now double. So from 25 to 50% after 8 years. Guys, that shit makes absolutely no sense. See, here's the thing about taxes, guys. People don't understand it. That's why they don't even try to boggle their mind. But I want to understand it so that I can help others to be able to understand it. Download QuickBooks. Download something called Amzbit so that you can now track everything, but you need to have a business. This is why starting a business part-time is critical, guys, because now they just cut business tax from 35 to 21%. Individual taxes, people that are single have to pay more premiums, more medical premiums, and higher taxes. But if you have a business, you can have your job plus offset your taxes with your business expenses. Okay? So remember, even though they lowered taxes, okay, even though they lowered taxes, so it's 12% up to 45,000, 25% for up to 200,000, 35% up to 500,000, and 31% for individuals earn over 500,000. Okay, corporations and small businesses get a cut up to 21% from 35%. That's great because now we can have more of our money and create more jobs. But how many of the big corporations will create more jobs, guys? And that is the whole problem. Just like some of the analysts were saying, so instead of giving the corporations a tax cut, why don't you just cut the middle class taxes? Here's the problem, guys. Remember, I said there's two types of taxes. One tax is to make you money and one tax is to make you poor. Employees are taxed at the highest tax bracket. Corporations and investors are taxed at the lowest tax bracket because they're considered to be the ones who will create the jobs for the employees. Employees are considered non-productive in society. Even though they have jobs, they're considered non-productive to society. They're considered to be a no voice in society. So the higher ups does anything they want to the middle class and poor people. Meanwhile, the rich people have voices. So they can get a tax cut of 10, 20%. Meanwhile, middle class and poor people, their taxes continue to go up. This is what Grant Cardone talks about. He talks about starting a business because the middle class is getting whacked. if you earn between $200,000 and $500,000, your taxes is 35%, but your cap for your deductions is also $10,000. If you are a student and you got a student loan of $50,000, $100,000, when you get out, you will be taxed. When you get out of school and graduate, you will be taxed now on that loan. So not just paying it back interest, but also tax interest. So you took out a $50,000 loan in 20 years, you could easily be paying $1 million back. So higher interest rates for people that are going to college, and your loan is being taxed. This bill don't make no sense, guys. All the bill is doing is just giving more money to the corporations and small businesses and literally just taking it from the poor and middle class. That's all it is. So if this doesn't motivate you to start you a business part-time, you're going to be paying from now 25%, okay, to 50% in taxes from now to the next 10 years. I'm telling you guys, compound interest, eighth wonder of the world, and taxes is here to make you money or keep you poor. Which side are you going to be on, guys? Because if I made $100,000 and I was an employee, they probably take literally about $40,000, $50,000 from me. But if I have a business, right, now 21%, I'm paying $2,000, $3,000 in taxes. Totally different. And plus, I can now get a return for certain deductions. And now the child tax credit now goes up from $1,000 to $1,600 on all brackets. So even if you don't have a job, but you have children, you can now claim, I think it's up to 3 children, you will get the $1,600 for. So that's good for mothers who doesn't work and, who needs money. Now you could just claim your child, that you took care of your child, and you get $1,600 for each child. But that's still not a lot of money because each child costs $10,000, $20,000 a year any damn way. Okay, so, at the end of the day, guys, the middle class and poor is just getting whacked. If you don't have a business, guys, start you a business part-time so you can really start to be a part of this tax bracket that makes you money and not make you poor. So that's just my spiel, my explanation. You can type in YouTube the tax bill and all that other stuff. That's just what I think about it. Now, this is only if the Senate and the House and the Republicans, Democrats, they all come together and they all agree.
She's pretty.
Hopefully they don't agree, but most likely it sounds like they are going to agree, and then the middle class and poor is going to get whacked. Your paycheck that you have at work now, you think it looks small now, it's going to look even smaller in 2018. Start a business. I'm telling you, start a business. Spend $500, spend $1,000, spend $2,000 on your business. Now that's your business expense. Spend $100 a month or $40 a month on your business. Now that's a business expense, and that puts you in a different tax bracket. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to tell you this. If you don't understand taxes, you will always pay at the highest rate. You will always pay taxes at the highest rate if you don't understand it. $2018 is around the corner, guys. It's time to wake up. Stay woke. BitcoinTanisha.net and TanishasPassiveIncome.com.